Hello and welcome to another episode of Farming Simulator 22 on Ballysprings. Right, the last episode of the week, guys, and we have to get this baling done. I've also sent the car off to the dealership to have its logo changed, and we should probably get that back sometime soon. Yeah, looking forward to that. Right, that new field, guys, we bought, I have already cut it. I cut it yesterday while my video was remuxing through OBS and blah and things like that. So basically, yeah, we've kind of got that out of the way. If you remember me telling you at the beginning of the week, guys, about an imaginary bale, yeah, this bale shouldn't even exist. It's yeah, it gave us a bale after we logged out, and that one wasn't technically due. So we have got one free bale, and you can tell it's one free bale because look at the size difference. It's a baby bale, absolutely tiny. Right, anyway, as I was saying, we've got 4 grass fields we need to get it baled today because we need to get into December, and the only way we're going to get into December is by getting, oh, hang on, yep, 150. Need to make silage because we sold all of ours. But yeah, we need to get into December, but obviously we need to get all these fields baled. Guys, I can tell you already, this is amazing. This is the first time we've used a Lamborghini on the baling up this hill, and I've got no problems here at all. You have to forgive me, guys, I've got a little bit of indigestion this morning. I think I wouldn't mind, actually. I was about to say I think I've eaten too quick, but I haven't eaten yet today. I kind of was a bit late getting up. I was like, get out the door, kids, school. And, well, school, college, you know, all that jazz. And, yeah, just, I haven't eaten yet. I am starving as well. Right, let's try and make that corner there. That is not gone exactly to plan in that corner. Yeah, our next fields, guys, I want to buy that one last field by the bottom. You know which one I'm talking about? By the road on our country lane. Then after that, the next 2 fields I want to buy are these 2 here. But these 2 are relatively expensive fields. I think they're about £180,000 for the pair. Now, obviously, £180,000 for a pair of huge fields actually isn't too bad. You've just got to see it from the point of view of £180,000 is expensive at the moment. We can't really afford it. So I was looking for the other bill and I couldn't find it. But yeah, I thought if we just do a couple of strips of this, do the headland, we'll get the radio turned on. Just because we've got so much baling, we need to get it done in this episode. I can't go into December until all the baling's done. Otherwise, we just lose all the grass basically. I'm not happy with that. I have missed a lot on that corner. I've missed a lot. I need to get the lights turned on. I think just to make it a bit easier to see in the shadows. Yeah, we'll have to come back for that because that could be a good chunk of bale, to be honest. I think that would be a really big chunk of bale. Right, there we go. So, yeah, as I say, if I can get the radio turned on, you know my time lapses, they last for about the same amount of time. I have like a maximum time limit. So if I can get this bale dropped and then get a time lapse going, we should be able to, I reckon, get at least two fields done. This and maybe the other big one. That wouldn't be a bad idea, just as an idea. Yeah, we'll get it turned on now, and we'll see what we can get done in the next couple of minutes. there we go, guys. We have managed to get quite a bit done. The second field, field 131, seemed to take quite a long time to do. It was, I don't know, it was just, there was little bits all over, and but not like tiny little bits. We had, you know, there were bits big enough that we had to go and get them and stuff. But as you can see, we're on to our third of fourth. We're on our third field and we've only got 4 to do. There we go. I will say it right. So yeah, we haven't got over much baling left to do. So we should be able to crack on a little bit more this month, hopefully. Well, hopefully we should get into the next month. There we go. I'm going to say it like that. We should be able to get on to the next month's. Hopefully, as long as everything goes to plan. But yeah, first time we're going to be cutting that field. Yeah, as I was saying before the time-lapse guide, I did just cut the grass yesterday. Just stop recording. I get about 10 minutes after the end of each recording where I just need to kill a bit of time, really, because I can't edit the video straight away. I've got to wait for OBS to do its saving thing and blah blah blah. So yeah, I put a bit of lime on the field, a bit of fertilizer. I don't know if it works like that because it was already ready to harvest, but I'm not 100% sure if it was, you know, if it's going to give me a good yield or not. I kind of wanted to test it, you see. It gave me a chance to trial something, and if it works, fair enough, and if it doesn't work, we know next time not to bother doing it, basically. But as you can see, you know, this field is nearly done now, and that is the these are the main things. These should be ready about, what we on, so December, January, February, March. So yeah, February, March time, give or take, because we are late into November now, so call it March. And that should give us a nice wad of silage for the cows. Like I said, the cows up at the top are hopefully, I don't want to say they're going to starve, but the cows in the top field, the beef stock is they're completely going on to grass. Now they won't make as much money as if we're feeding them TMR. There is actual price differences depending on what you feed them, but we're not doing beef stock to make like massive amounts of money. We're doing it so we have something in that field. So basically having them up there, if they take a year to double in value, then we'll keep them for a year. And now if the grass foliage mod that we're using works correctly, we should be able to not technically have to really feed them. Now I know some people out there from other people who have used the mod don't really like the mod, because it's like you feel it has even less work to do on the farm, but it's only like them grazing at the end of the day. You know, all cows in a field do graze, so I don't see much point, you know, trying to have it a little bit realistically. Like I say, my driving will always make Farming Simulator not realistically. My driving is terrible on this game. My driving's actually quite terrible on all games. I think the only game I drive a little bit nicer on is actual Euro Truck Simulator. And even then I learnt the hard way. I learnt the hard way. You spend 2 hours going from like Edinburgh to Turkey on that game. 2 real life hours as well. 2 or 3 hours doing it in real life, and then you crash on like the second to last corner, and you just ruined your entire job and wasted your entire time. Oh, I learnt the hard way on trucking, but the wife wants to do a bit of trucking this weekend, so I'm looking forward to that, to be honest. She's got a little bit of time to game this weekend. There's a great demand at the Ballysprings spuds. Right, I kind of made that corner a little bit too sharp. We've missed a load in that corner. But yeah, look at our new field, guys. Our new field is already making us money. Simple as that. Our new field is making us money. Alright, it won't make us loads of money. But the silage that comes out of this field will feed the cows. The cows will give us milk. The milk sells for about £4,000 a day. Well, it's about 3,000 for it. Actually, to be honest with you, it varies. The milk price varies. Now, we do want to buy the dairy at the top of the map. We want to buy the in-gate, you know, in the in-map dairy. We do want to buy that. That has been a goal for us for a while. But obviously, at the time, we didn't have any milk cows and things like that. I'm going to go back for that big bit there, guys, because I don't really want to have to come back down this way. So we will buy that when we get some money. We could do with going up, actually, and finding out how much it's going to cost. Now, my only issue here, guys, now I'm going to kind of say it as it is. I was thinking of maybe editing a dairy mod. Now, you can do cheese, you can do other bits and bats, but there's other ones out there to make like strawberry milkshakes and stuff. I was thinking of editing like the strawberry milkshake mod, for example, to bring in, so we can replace the default building. We'll set it to the same price, but it would then basically mean we can do more with one building. Either that or we have to have 2 dairies. I just think having like something different on the series, like we've done milk, we've done cheeses, we've done chocolates before, for example. You know what I mean? I think it'd just be nice if we could, you know, do some milkshakes and ice creams and put it all into one. Literally put it all into one. I'm gonna hit that bale. Oh, I didn't hit that bale. That was very close. As you can see, we've managed to get this baling completed. It's not quite as tidy as I would have liked, but it'll do. It'll do for winter. But it'd just be nice to get into December. Now, if you care to notice, I have kind of just left the time on 2. That's just because I was running out of time in the episode. You know, not in the episode, but you know, in the month. I didn't want to be baling in the dark because you guys wouldn't see anything. So that's the only reason I lowered the time. Just so, otherwise you'd be watching me drive around in a black field because it's night time. And I just thought that would be a little bit too silly. I know it sounds daft. I'm just getting a couple of these bigger bits. But that should just about do us, I think. I don't think we need to do much more than that. There we go. Ah, I've lost my bearings. But yeah, the Lamborghini tractor, guys, is just fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But yeah, time to get us over into... But I'm going to have a look at the Ballysprings spuds, great demand. Because if it's honey, we do have some honey, for example. So it'll be worth just double checking what they want. The hours are building up on this Lamborghini though, guys. Look at that. 4 hours, 4.1 hours we put on this already. There we go. Park that in there. Let's just see what the great demand is. It is barley. Wow. Hang on. Guys, we have to sell the barley. We have to sell the barley and we have to sell it now. We were going to keep barley because it wasn't worth much. But right now, barley is worth more than wheat by a good 50, nearly £60 per 1,000 litres. Right, well that's one less thing we have to sell next month. Oh, didn't, there we go. Yeah, a little bit gutting because obviously, you know, that was kind of going to help us fill December up a little bit. But yeah, we can't turn that price down. That is better than wheat. And we can always feed the chicken the wheat. You know what I mean? We've got 2 trailer load. This will boost the money up quite a bit, actually. I reckon this is going to be about £7,500 per trailer load, including the environmental score. Not bad going. Not bad going. That came, I can't believe that just came when it did. That is absolutely fantastic. Alright, let's get it sold. I do like it, actually, because Ballysprings Spuds is just here at the bottom of the road as well. Like I say, I've got no control over Great Demands, and I wasn't going to get rid of the barley. I was going to save the barley. Right, this should be about £7,500 ish, give or take. Yeah, I've got 10,000 litres left in storage. That is huge. That couldn't have come for me at a better time. 6,800 plus 665 on the environmental score. I told you it would be about £7,500. That was really, really, really good. Massively impressed with that. Now we do have another 10,000, just over 10,000 litres to go. So call it roughly half price, so 5,000. So it should be about £4,500, maybe nearly £5,000, including the environmental score. So yeah, hugely. It just couldn't have come at a better time. Huge boost to income. That barley is selling at nearly £100 more. 10,200 litres. I think basically, including the environmental score per 1,000 litre, I think that basically makes it about £500 per 1,000 litres. But it's not bad at all. Like I say, if we roughly work this out, about £5,000, that puts us up to £38,000. A Great Demand. I think that's the first time we've sold a Great Demand. I might be wrong, but I think I'm right in thinking that. Yeah, Great Demands don't come up very often. Oh, go on, car. Stop doing your little dance. I might edit this map a little bit just to make this more of a circle. Yeah, I reckon about another £5,000. Look how much. What's the best price? 371,471. It's almost, it's £98 per 1,000 litre more. That is fantastic. Wow. I told you it was going to be about £5,000. Absolutely fantastic. So we've made about £13,500 ish. I do love my ish. Absolutely brilliant. Really, really happy with that. Alright, let's go park this trailer up and get into December. Yeah, I'm a little bit gutted on the fact that I've sold all my barley. You know, the reason I had more barley than wheat is because I was gonna keep the barley for the chickens. My only downside is now is I hope I've got enough wheat to last. Although then again, we could look at planting some spring barley in that bottom field. Not the bottom, but you know what I mean. That our new grass field. We could maybe put some spring barley in that. Doesn't take as long to grow. Possibly. Gives us an idea. £3,600. Right. Right, give me a minute. There's a great demand now at the garage. I hate having to do it. Sugar beet, yeah, we don't have sugar beet. I never thought actually we could have just looked on here, couldn't we? Right, grass is a really good price. Eggs are not badly priced if we have got any. Oh yeah, we have 1,600 litres. No, we don't have any of that, do I? Right, we do have wool to take up to the building, but we need to go and get our. Yeah. Just looking around here. We've got a really good price on French fries, tomato sauce, and mixed salad again. 2 of it goes here, 1 to there. Not a bad price. We're not selling solid fertilizer. We're not selling grass. So yeah, it's just the production stuff we've got right now. Let me just make it daylight because I hate being in the dark in winter. Let's just go and double check on our animals before we do anything else. Yeah, they've got plenty of grass, plenty of water. They've got plenty of food, 48,000 litres, so they'll be grazing soon. They've got right, so we do need to top the chickens up a little bit. Just double checking these for age. Right, so we've got no new babies. We do have 106,000 litres of slurry. Wow. How much does slurry sell for at the moment? Not the best price, but is about to be. Right, well, I'll tell you what we'll do then, guys. Let's have a look in here. That's a nice food mixer. Ooh, I'm tempted. I want to buy land, though. I want to buy land. Right, we need to sell some slurry. We've got a lot of slurry to sell. Now, we do use the slightly unrealistic mod, just so we can sell it all in one go. Where are we looking? I can't find where I am. Slurry tanks. And it's not listed under slurry tanks, if I remember rightly. It's listed under animals. There we go. So we rent that. Costs us £300 to rent. Right, well, it's good we need to go there anyway, guys, because our car is ready for pickup. And, yeah, we just need to jump up there. There's the truck. And there's the car now, guys. It's been uploaded. There we go. Lovely. Garage did a fantastic job of that. Right. I know one thing. Filling this tanker is really, really slow. So what we'll do is we'll fill this. We'll put this tanker on a tractor. We'll leave the engine running. It can be filling while we run the wool up to the production, because we might as well run the wool up to the spinnery. I feel like it makes sense. We haven't got much time left, you see, but there's not much to do in December, so the next couple of months we are going to be skipping quite a bit of time. We do have a bit of land work to do. We've got a few bits we need to get done, like liming and fertilizing and things like that of the grass fields. So, you know, we have got something we can do, but it's not a lot to do for 3 months worth of work. Do you know what I mean? Right. So if I just put this around here, I'd be better off actually probably using the Fiat. The Fiat's not going to lose much in value. I'm not talking using the Fiat to go sell it. I'm just talking about using the Fiat to fill it, because I can leave the engine running, you see. Because yeah, it's very slow at filling. If this is maybe like the last thing we can sell today, that would be quite good. Like I say, I'd like to use the slurry on the fields. Now, it is possible to use the slurry on the fields and actually get precision farming to use it properly. The problem is, in order to do that, we have to buy a tanker that is got certain things, you know, like a sensor on it and stuff. Now, I've got no issue doing that. My only issue, the only hiccup with that is the price of the sensor, which we can't really afford to buy one at that kind of price. So yeah, we're kind of just gonna leave that to do its thing for now. Another thing I want to do, I noticed yesterday we had a out of date field. No, everything seems to be okay for now. We don't need outdated field information, otherwise that's just going to screw us over. And I just wanted to double check it on the grass. Yeah, 5,000 litres of wool. Not bad. We've got 2 pallets of wool to sell when the price is right. Hopefully we... Whoa! I didn't bring the trailer. I didn't expect to quite see quite so much. Okay, right. Bugger. Right. I think what we're gonna have to maybe do is leave that for the next episode then, guys. I'll bring the trailer up. I'll get the trailer filled up. I think we're gonna have to go and sell that in the next episode, so that'll be next week. I will be bringing Old Stream Farm over the weekend as I normally do. You guys seem to, I don't know actually, seem to get a bit hit and miss with Old Stream Farm. I seem to get a lot more likes to the videos, but no extra viewership. I don't know, it's weird. But I need the trailer. I won't mind, but I was thinking, I had a feeling I should have brought the trailer to begin with. But like I was saying, Old Stream Farm for the next couple of days while I figure out the Attingham series. I'm not really sure what and where to go with that series. The vote for restarting the series won, which is all well and good. My only issue I've got now is which farm to use on Attingham. Like, you've got the one I used originally in the co-op, which to me, I prefer that farm. I think that's the best farm. Then you've got like the default one you would start with if you played new farmer mode. Not really a fan of that farm, just because you don't get any sheep. I do like to do sheep. And now I know there are other sheep pens on, well, there's one other sheep pen on the map, but still. And then the top farm has horses and pigs, and I'm not I don't want to say I'm not a fan of doing pigs. That's actually not true. I'm just not great with the pigs at the moment. That's what I'm doing Old Stream Farm for, really. Figuring pigs out and like the growths and stuff like that. And yeah, it's swings and roundabouts, I suppose. Swings and roundabouts. Trying to use Old Stream Farm to learn pigs. Hence why I'm using the greenhouse. I couldn't think what it was called then. Or the bloody greenhouse map. I nearly said Reaper again! It's going to take some getting used to, guys, because well, I still use that name on Apex. Right, so let me just get these up here. Like I say, I'm just going to load it. Like I say, it's not the best thing in the world way to load, but it's the way I am doing it for now. I could do with an auto load trailer, but the problem is with an auto load trailer is I can't. See what I mean? That's still filling. Right, I'm gonna have to leave this episode here then, guys. I was hoping to sell this at the end of the episode, but that has just not worked out at all. I've still got like 20,000 litres to load. It's not the quickest thing in the world, so I'll stay here, wait for this to load up, guys. Like I say, I'll bring it back next week. On Monday will be the release day. And until the next episode, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, please hit that like button on the video, guys. It really does make a massive difference to helping push the video to a wider audience. And I'll see you all later on.